Hoffa.
Oh, heart so cold. They think I sold my soul. Like I would ever sell my soul. No, they wanna know how I'm so cold with it. My niggas see me and say, bro, did it. My diamonds dancing got them so livid. If you a hater, man, you're
I might have fucked a couple big bitches, but I never fuck with jealousy. Niggas talking like a op, keep the same energy. Homie said we crew still, but Brody just a friend of me. I don't fuck with you still, you know I got a memory.
I never changed like Hov said. You can't relate if you never slept on a cold bed. You wasn't plucking roaches off of mold bread with holes in your pro cats. I was only a teen, but felt more like an old head.
Trapper turn smack rapper. Only smack rapper that you know is smack rapper.
You gotta really realize that you like a baby in this shit and be willing to receive information.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's like,
it's
like this shit cancel all the street shit out. It's a total different lane. It don't carry over. You know what I'm saying? And then 9 times out of 10 when it do carry over, it don't end well. You feel what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean?
And I know there's been a lot of that. You guys are seeing like, you know, rappers catching the Rico, all that shit. What's your take on that?
I feel like that's putting a target on, you know, rappers' backs, of course. Because I say it like this. I'm gonna speak on it like they call it My Expert Opinion podcast Rico. You know what I'm saying? I don't wish y'all niggas, I don't wish no Rico on y'all niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Rebuke that. We rebuke that.
But what I'm just saying is, y'all each got your own background. When they want to group y'all together, they know how to group y'all together and make something is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Everybody their own individual who they been at for years. You know what I'm saying? Just, you know, I could use me. You know what I'm saying? People back home and shit, Buffalo Police saying Black Soprano, BSF. But they talking about niggas who been doing what they was doing for years, not under no BSF. Right. So when did these niggas become BSF? When I became famous. So they know how to group you together. So it's like almost a losing battle. It's almost like they can pick who they want to rush. You know what I'm saying? You know what kind of background we from. We all got cousins who from a lifestyle, aunties and uncles and shit like that. So I feel like, you know what I'm saying, it ain't fair. It ain't never been fair with them though. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Well, if they're trying to put points on the board, that's what they're gonna do.
That's the easy way to do it. That's the cheat code.
Yeah.
Group niggas together, they all go down.
How hard is it to, all right, because listening to the music, there's definitely a strong street perspective. Do you ever fear that, okay, not 100% because there's a mixture. A lot of y'all drop a lot of gems and kind of lead niggas out the same way. But there's still an element there. Do you ever fear that coming back on you?
What you mean? Like, for example, I watch what I put into the environment.
Right.
I speak from an introspective point of view and I give them both sides of the game.
Right.
I don't glorify this shit. I speak on it from a way of saying that I made it out. I'm proud to say that I made it out this shit. You know what I'm saying? And so I watch what I put into the environment, so I really ain't worried about nothing coming back. Because if your person listen to me, I'm telling them to get as far as away from the lifestyle as possible. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I know how it is when you in the lifestyle, you need motivation. You gotta wake up and you gotta get through this. You gotta have something to look forward to. I'm just a faithful nigga that's in the lifestyle. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So the shit I'm putting out in the environment is all positive. Cause I'm showing a nigga you could get out the lifestyle. Now it's different if I was doing this and still dibbling and dabbling, and that'd be a lot of niggas' problem.
Have you ever done anything that you may regret putting out there?
A few things, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, but you learn from your mistakes and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? But, yeah.
We ain't gonna talk about it, y'all. We're not gonna talk about it. We just not gonna talk about it, all right? Just so y'all know, we're not gonna talk about it.
You know what's crazy? Let me add this jewel though. When I first met Spesh, right? And I'm a shout out Flea Lord. Because at that time I was 1,000,000% in the street. And I remember him and Flea say, yo, if you put the same amount of time into this music shit that you put into the street, you make the same amount of money. And at that time in my life, I could not see how. Because I know what I was getting outside. I'm like,
Right.
how? And they was breaking it down, and it still was like, wasn't ringing a bell. And this nigga was drilling into my head. Nah, bro, we talk for hours on the phone. He like, just do this, do that, do that, do this, do this, do that. And I'm like, I could kind of see how that could work. But I was so knee deep in what I was doing, I couldn't see it equating to the same amount of money as the street. And when I really started to do that and follow how those deals are structured and how that business, because it's a different business structure than the majors. Like you could watch a nigga like MECC or Ross or something like that. And these niggas, if you watch the pay scale, it could be similar or they could get more. You never know.
Right.
Because of the way the deals are structured.
Right.
Sometimes it be 80-20 split. Some niggas at a major might be getting fucking 12 cents on the dollar. They getting 80. You don't got to sell the same amount of records. It tours. I went on tour with Benny. That shit is fucking packed from the stage to the fuck. Every show we did went on the tour with this nigga. It's sold out.
Sold out.
The album I put on him, all the merch, sold out. So I'm like, oh, these niggas figured it out. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
and what I learned is that street niggas are executives. Like even when I look at I saw some of my notes from when I consigned this person after all this shit, and I look at my notes. I'm like, these notes are fucking immaculate, nigga. I could run a company with this blueprint that I'm using to keep my shit in order outside. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I tell any street nigga, man, you could really run a company, run a label. You could apply the things you do in the street to whatever industry you go into, whether it's corporate or anything to do with the word business, and you could win. You could dead ass
To a
win.
certain extent.
Nah,
Once niggas
100%.
To a certain extent, nigga.
100%,
Some drugs
nah,
sell
100%.
themselves, nigga.
But once
Bozo
niggas-
could stand on
when
the
niggas
corner
let-
and make
once
some money.
niggas let go the excitement
To a
of being in
certain
the game, you know what I'm saying? They be in a better place. That trap a lot of niggas, just the excitement of it.
You know
feel
what's
what I'm
funny?
saying?
Like
And-
niggas
and
that be
the
excited,
movement
niggas that be
Yeah.
excited after a couple years. I'm like, y'all lost. This shit sucks. I was never excited.
It ain't enough.
In the
ain't-
beginning, young, I was excited. Old, I'm like, man, get me the fuck away from this shit.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I wasn't excited. The money was fucking good, but the risk you taking for this bread is like, man, fuck this shit.
Yeah.
I be telling my niggas, man, get away from all
Yeah,
that.
especially that's the advice you give niggas when you done had your bumps and bruises in the game.
Yeah, when you learn.
You feel what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
facts.
Is when you got niggas doing life, niggas in wheelchairs, and niggas doing 22-year bids and shit. When you got niggas who would be standing right next to you right now.
Mm-hmm.
When your name coming up to the police, you really got it. You know what I'm saying? 100%. I be telling niggas like this, look, niggas ain't in their 20s, niggas is in their 40s. You know what I'm saying? The little homies is 35 now, nigga 33. You feel what I'm saying? So
Right.
it's a certain thing that just has the click. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? In a man's brain. You know what I'm saying? It just and this is me speaking on the outside looking in on niggas' situations. But I've been through them same situations though. So it's just like one day you just gotta look at your kids and just look at your wife, just look at your family, be like, nah, this ain't gonna work. Even if it's getting a job.
Facts.
Yeah, that's what I be. That's
It's about
what
being
I-
alive. That's
Even
a
if it's
fact.
getting a job.
Even if it's getting a job.
Even if it's
100%.
getting
It's about
a
being
job.
alive.
And I want to say that.
but y'all understand how difficult that is. Like when I think people get addicted to the adrenaline.
And the discipline is different. The discipline is way different between point A and point B. Moving how you want to move versus moving how you have to move, that requires two different
But
sets.
to a
But to
certain
get to
extent,
any of
it's
that
always
point, you're gonna have to
moving how
make
you
some
have
kind
to
of
move.
sacrifice to really
Facts.
move how you want to move in a stable manner.
Now, see, the issue is what I'm seeing is all three of you are victims of your own success, and that can be applied to the music industry and the streets. The problem is you make it look too easy. So somebody walks up to you expecting you to be able to push a button and put them onto this, or hand them this and put them onto that. You make it look too easy,
But you know,
especially you.
no, you
I
right.
think making it look easy. That's like I said. That's if a person just coming around and looking at the end result. If a nigga been watching, they know we've been doing this for 20 years.
Well,
Right.
They
There's
got
nothing easy
Right.
about them.
But
Right.
if you haven't documented the bumps and bruises, and that's wrong. I'm wrong. You can document the ups and downs and the highs and lows because we talk about it all the time. When you talk about your music, you talk about this dude's never coming home again. This dude is man down. Went to this funeral. This dude's never coming home again. He just got 20. He just got 30. You talk about the music business. This contract is fucked up. These dudes jerked me. This lawyer ran off. This dude took a check and I never even knew what the amount was. Had to call him with my lawyer on the phone. You can tell people the bad side. They overlook that because they see the sexy part. And that's the part that they gravitate to. That's when they run down on you saying, yo, put me on. Yo, you sure this industry's fucked up?
I don't think everybody do though. I don't think everybody. I know dope boys who successful. You know what I'm saying? Who music is motivation. And I know corporate people who just as successful, same thing the dope boys got. Who like, yo, when I first started this business, I was listening to Burn the Proof. Now look, you know what I'm saying? It's like the same. I hear the craziest stories.
Where did you wake up
from
when Jeezy was playing?
Oh, in the crack house. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? White boys, Mexicans, everybody, you know what I'm saying? This shit the soundtrack to the hustle, you know what I'm saying? Not to dope dealing, just to the hustle. We just telling our hustle about it, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
No, it's not one size fits all. There are exceptions to every rule. I got 3 of them sitting across from me right now, and 2 and 1 on each side right here. There's exceptions to it. Not everybody goes it, but when you start wanting to explain that attitude, that entitlement, that you know, hand me something, give me something, that's because it looks like somebody did that for you. They didn't
100%.
watch.
Yeah, that's
They
what
didn't
they
focus
be
on the
thinking.
fucking
They
part.
really be thinking somebody gave us some
100%.
shit, bro.
Yeah.
Like that shit be bugging me out. Like
Right.
they be thinking like a nigga gave somebody some shit.
That only lowers your chances because mathematically the numbers ain't there for everybody to be successful.
That's
It's
a
not.
fact.
Everybody ain't gonna be successful.
Somebody gotta lose, B.
Right.
Depending
Yeah,
on what
yeah.
you
Real
consider
shit.
success. Depending on what you consider success.
100%.
Depending on that's
But we know
that's
we know what these
But the
we know what we're talking about.
the general thought of
this business.
success,
Yeah.
In this
not
business.
everybody's gonna make it there.
If you I know a lot of artists who tour whose names you never hear.
100%.
But when you go to the venue,
Word, you be trying to get them on the
the
show.
lines are around the corner.
Okay.
Around the corner and down the block. And they globe trotting.
Yeah.
Right? You may never hear them in mainstream this, mainstream that. But you hum one of their tunes and 20 people turn around and go, oh shit.
That's such a
I know exactly who yo, you know, you're going to the show. I'm over by Gramercy Theater. I walk past there, name on the name up in lights. Never heard of him before. But I'm fighting my way down the sidewalk like
That's
yo,
who I
bro,
am. I'm
you
one of
cool?
them. You don't know who the fuck this is? I'm one of them niggas. Niggas see me, niggas like, you don't know who the fuck this is?
That's it.
I'm saying.
That happened with Kid Cudi.
In
When I was
every
back at the
country,
source, that
everywhere.
happened. Cracked me up.
How often do niggas come up to y'all and give you their whole resume, their whole street resume?
That's a normal
Kind of
thing.
like,
Or the nigga favorite line, yo, fuck with my man, he a shooter. Nigga, bring me some nerves, nigga.
but does it get annoying after a while? Like, why do you think I want to know this, bro? Like, does that ever happen to y'all?
It do,
Where a nigga
but
be
I
like,
understand
yo,
it because the nigga just want to give you perspective on who you talking to.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's important.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. Because
Yeah.
I met people, and I don't even speak because you got to have perspective on who you talking to. So next time when you got a little perspective on like, yo, this is such and such. You ever been introduced to somebody twice? You know that's an important person. You ever been in a room and somebody like, yo, this such and such. Then 10 minutes later, somebody like, yo, this such and such.
Right.
He that nigga. You know what I'm saying? He a solid nigga when everybody introduce you to that nigga. But it's like, you gotta have perspective on this shit, man. So I get when niggas like, yo, bruh, I was here. My baby mama, she this. I was down. I get it.
Nah, that's a fact.
Right.
I get that.
But then there's the niggas that want to tell you how much they got it for.
They trying to sell themselves.
You know, it's annoying at the same time. It's annoying at the same
annoying
time
at the
because
same
sometimes niggas tell you too much.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you're like,
You know what I'm saying?
nigga, why?
I've been.
Nah, no, that's some flattering shit. Like, you know, I went through that my whole life and shit, especially in prison. But I realized when a nigga trying to sell himself to you, that mean you that nigga.
Yeah, he respects you. That's a fact.
Yeah, if there's a certain
That mean
respect
he
that
looked
they
at you
hold
a
you.
certain way.
Yeah.
Right.
100%.
Exactly.
He want you to see him
Are
the same type of
niggas still
life.
trying to put y'all on to like what the numbers are? Like,
I don't want to hear none of that shit. Person, you know what I'm saying? Nah, I don't be around nobody that talk like that. All my phone calls consist of straight music.
Yeah,
Like,
and that's the thing we was talking about earlier. We didn't speak on it, but you really got to keep your hands clean. Because that's what it's about. There's certain people in your life got to understand that's what you're trying to do. They can't take it as, yo, this nigga, he acting different. Like, people got to give you your space as the person you are today. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's hard for people. That's easy for some people because they got that much love for you.
Right.
But that's hard for some people. You know what I'm saying?
are there people in your life that you know, like, yo, I love this person to death. If something was to happen, I might take the risk. You know what I'm saying? But I can't hang out with you right now.
100%.
I can't
How
be
do you
on that
handle
block. I can't be.
By staying busy.
I'm saying having to distance yourself from somebody you really give a fuck about. How do you handle that part of it?
I'm at home, my family. You know what I'm saying? I live in the crib, my wife, my mom, my daughter, 2 dogs, white picket fence type shit.
Right.
I'm chilling. Nigga Spesh got the kitchen in his backyard.
Yeah.
Spesh got heated floors and all kind of shit.
Does it get boring?
What's that?
Nah.
Nah, man, I got
Does
kids and shit, so that shit.
No, I got
Yeah,
kids
so
too.
You know how that shit go.
But
Like,
you know, when they off in school,
I feel like that's the exciting part of it sometimes. It's just the slow down. It's just I mean, it's just the speed of how life moving. But you know, being engulfed in your dream, the shit you always dreamed of doing, that's the excitement of it. You know that shit, you know what I'm saying? That's just the excitement. That's the high niggas get off of it.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh shit, this never happened.
And we're gonna take a 5-minute break.
Yo, this never.
Yeah. Ha! Yeah, I'm so special, I'm so special, I'm so special, so special, so special. I'm like Ichigo, master in a red suit. This my Bankai form, I'm about to let loose. Better make your next move your best move. Straight out the gate, niggas gon' hate and try to test you. Watch who you with, who your mans, who you next to. If you take a hit with son assist like a nephew.
You can never check us, homie, this a chess move. Wrote this on a little short bus, I'm so special. If Mav say get him, I'ma get him. Ain't no talking when I pull up. Park up, hop out, run down with my hood up. Now what the fuck are you hating for? Can't DFG get money anymore?